Hello, how we doing, beautiful beans? Hi, BP, and hi, Freezer. Yeah, feel free to lurk. I'm sorry that was so much effort for you. Wish you could catch a break. Like any time now would be good for catching a break. Hi everyone. How's it going? I think that I'm guessing. Yeah. I need to change the camera settings literally every time I start up, which is kind of annoying, and I don't understand why it does that. But I realized that after I had already pushed the go live button. So mess with this real quick. I do not want autofocus on because it messes with stuff. And I know when artists have autofocus on their cams, it gives me a headache because like it's not made to focus on art. It's made to focus on faces and text. Like so it can get a little wonky. I don't want to do auto thing. Anything else I want to change? Hi, Dens. A little bit. And what I should do is write down what I like. Yes, I am pale, but I'm not quite that pale, you know? I think that's a little closer. I'm gonna write down what that's at and hopefully remember next time to do that. Hi, Stars and Squad! Mix It Up gonna work? Not. You have it open. What was I doing? I was writing down. Shh. Hello. Welcome in, folks. How was Prince in Your Blues? I started it. Excellent. We love figuring out a puzzle. I think that's
Show me your hands.
No. Mess with that more if I want to.
Oh my god, why can't you just take the freaking compliment?
I don't think thing went. Unless I just didn't see it, because I did have another window up, but I don't think Shawnee or Stars' little video played. Wrong? So the video isn't playing again. Why are you like this? More like fucks it up. Let's restart it and see if. You're so close, Tens. You want to stretch me? Because it was doing the commands, it just didn't do the sounds and stuff. Excuse me. It's not the one I want. Anyway. What? Work, please. Thank you. No, you won't. Okay. I don't know if Mix It Up is worth it. I was trying to see if it would like actually play the sounds for people, so I restarted Mix It Up, which means it did your command again. You don't have a sound yet. I haven't picked it. But it's just not playing videos or sounds. It's just decided to tell me to go fuck myself, I guess. Because it did the in-command chats. I literally just troubleshooted this like a day ago. Lose my fucking mind. Why are you like this? I don't understand. Me the fuck off. Yeah, honestly, I feel like streaming has turned me into the Babadook mom more than anything else in my life, including my depression. I don't know why it's not working. It was working, like it was playing, Shawnee's worked just fine last time. Send me the fuck off. All of them that aren't working? Oh, you're like this. That didn't even do... Will you listen to me? I don't know. Maybe I'm just turning off Mix It Up today because I don't want to. I'm already kind of not feeling today. Like... Hi, Bwib! Oh, interesting. Maybe that's because it's not unlocked for me? Okay, I'm gonna try opening Mix It Up one more time. Then refreshing the thing and seeing if it works then. And if it doesn't, I give up. And maybe I just don't use Mix It Up because it's not worked like correctly a single time. So... Yeah, you can change if you go, I need to throw you guys into the void, hang on. Sorry, I can't try to say what I'm trying to say and figure this out at the same time. I will be with you in a moment. Hello, Feet Inspector. Not gonna lie, I'm cranky because Mix It Up won't do what I'm asking it to, which is why you're all in the void right now. Let me try testing this again, and if it doesn't work, I'm just gonna close it, and I'm gonna move on with my life. So I need to refresh it every time I open OBS. Okay, I can add that to my list. That's fine. Yeah, sorry, Feet Inspector. I was trying to figure out why Mix It Up wasn't working, so I was doing some troubleshooting. Hi, welcome in. I won't show you my feet to inspect unless you pay me money, but you're welcome to hang out. I don't get it. So let me play Stars again and make sure that it is actually working for all of them, because that one is an event one. That was for you, BP, by the way. I put in the streak number, even though you can't see it. And let me... No, feet pics are not free. Although I will happily give them out, honestly. I've been told I have nice feet. Okay, working now. Ugh, okay. I'm calming down. It's all fine. We're good. I will play Shawnee's too, or should I wait until Shawnee says something? Yes, it did do the sound. I fixed that part. I love technology. It's so fun. So yeah, sorry I had to throw you guys into the void. That was confusing. I should probably put something else on that scene so that it's clear that it's a thing. Okay. Other badges. Stars, if you go outside of mod view, it will let you change which badges show in which chat on the left-hand side of the send message bar. So you could change it to that if you wanted to. Sometimes it will automatically update depending on for different channels. Ah, okay. Gotcha. I just know that it isn't in mod view, which can get a little bit confusing. No. There is a thing on Twitch where it is against TOS for me to show my feet in exchange for money. That is actually a real thing that is against TOS. And I was there when that rule was written. I saw the guy get banned live. They had changed the rule. So. Okay. Deep breath. Everything's fine. You're overreacting to something. It's okay. So, as you could see, where did I just set that? I have a painting partially done here. And then I have one for us to start sketched here, which you can't really see because it's just a pencil sketch now. So we're going to get some of the color on this to like lock in the pencil work and so that you can kind of see what's going on. And then either I'll finish this one today or I'll switch back and forth between the two. I did already finish one painting, for the color and focus this month. I made a bundt cake. Isn't it beautiful? It's got drippy chocolate. And I shaded this entire thing with black. This month is going to be great because you know that rule, don't shade with black. We're going to do that a lot. And we're going to tell that art rule to shove it. The stupid rule. Yeah, bundt cake. It looks even better on cam than it does in person, which is great. That means the scan for the sticker is going to look banging. But yeah, so this was the first thing I did. I'm trying, the goal for this month, aside from, you know, my usual art stuff, is to get a buffer month for Patreon benefits so that I'm not doing it month per month. I'm doing it an extra month out. So that I can have photos and my newsletter done, except for the color and focus at the end of each month, like the voting. So I can have that most of the way done, and I'm not feeling like I'm rushing at the end of the month to get things printed and set, like laminated and cut and all that jazz. So we're going to be doing a lot of paintings this month, which is why I did that one and started the other one. I did those both in the same day. So I finished the bundt cake and then started the coffee pot on Saturday. And I locked into my audiobook. That's what I need to do. Even though my brain wants to watch Hell's Kitchen, that is not the correct choice. If I do an audiobook, I can stare at my painting constantly and I lock in way better. So I need to like myself do that and like remember. Because I'm always like, oh, it's fine. I could work while I watch Hell's Kitchen. You don't get enough work done, bitch. Like, you know how to lock in. Just do it. So, yeah. So I'm still working on getting another physical painting set up because this is going to be one print for the Patreon club. And then there's going to be an espresso machine. So there's a lot of metal this month because it looks good and it's black. And I wanted to practice because I did this painting for last month's color. And I had a lot of fun doing the lid for this with like the really drastic color changes for that, for the metal. So I was like, let's do a lot of that. So we're doing a lot of that this month too. So here's one. There's going to be an espresso machine. We did the bundt cake. Well, I did the bundt cake. We're going to be doing this one, which will be a bonus sticker. Unless I like it better than the bundt cake. And then swap those around. My Apple Pencil is not in the case. But I will show you the other things. Background. I'm going to make I'm doing some digital ones too this month. And this one is going to be kind of big with the idea that it's a laptop sticker. And you can't really see, but there's some sketches here of a laptop and then a notebook with a pen and a highlighter. This isn't going to be the final color for the text, but I'm still working on it. But this year's theme for the Patreon stuff is things you could find in a coffee shop, which I think makes this a lot fun. So there's one, and then I'm working on a, this one isn't done yet either, but this is just at sketch stage. But we're also, ooh, that you cannot see that. So maybe you'll be able to see it better. Yes. This one is going to be my Pride Month sticker. because Pride Month is coming up. And I don't know, this is related to some stuff that I've been working through. So it says the ones who abandon you were hoping you'd abandon yourself first. And we're going to have a cow where the spots are different pride colors, which is part of why I'm doing this digitally so that I can change that out. And then there's a can of black paint with a paintbrush, and then the other cows in the background with black spots. So that's another one that I'm working on in the background. But we're chugging along. And it's only the 4th day of the month. And I have 1.5 paintings done. So we're doing good. Trucking. How's everybody else doing? Rearranging. Ooh, fun. I'm assuming that they're, well, fun kind of drugs. And also prescription kind of drugs. That would be my guess. Knowing you. Okay, so this one is a cast iron skillet with, it's a little one, with an egg and some tomatoes and stuff in it. So we're gonna work on that. The cast iron doesn't have as intense lights and shadows, but the fork does for this one. Yeah, exactly, Al, that's what I was guessing. So we're gonna work on this. Size that's in between these two. Oh, I didn't finish Grimm's things because I got distracted by. I did do a stretchy. I will do a sippy right now. There's cat hair on everything that I own. Do hams and wrists. Apparently got a yawn too. And then I will compliment myself. I'm like way ahead of the game this month. I'm locking in. I've done a good job of setting myself up for success for the rest of the month. And we're doing it. We're doing it. Oh. I've also been very good about taking my actual days off lately. I've actually been resting properly. Which is weird for me, especially when I'm also locked into doing stuff, but I'm good. I think. We'll see. Something else, like another shoe may fall on my head, but we'll see. Okay. Different size than the other ones. Theoretically, yeah, you're one size smaller. I should have the medium one of this somewhere. Where are you? Is that you? I just like the point on these ones better than my other ones. Actually, something else I've been meaning to do is make a like gift guide list, like favorite colors and scents and stuff to put up. Then I can hook that up to go with my like throne command if people want to surprise me with stuff. I was thinking I might put another set of these on throne because I do really like these brushes. Yeah, favorite colors and like colors I don't really like, and clothing sizes and stuff like that, because I do know that it's difficult to like remember that for everybody. I feel like just making a list myself is better for everybody, because it means I actually get stuff that I like, and it also takes some of the pressure off. We're just going to try and get some color on here so that you guys can like see and so that my pencil lines are locked in and won't. I have been like leaving the pencil lines pretty dark comparatively when I put color over them. I don't know. I think it adds some like artistic zhuzh to it, you know? Did I say what the color of the month is this month? It's black. I don't remember if I said or not. I definitely forgot to bring the card out here. Memory? Who is she? Excellent. I wasn't sure if I said it today or not. I think I did because I mentioned shading with black, but I might have like skipped over a thought to get to that one. You know? And this one, since it's probably going to be a bonus sticker, I'm going to try to not like go as hard on it as I would for like a full painting. This is more like in the study category instead of like a full painting. So that's kind of like what I did with the crepes, which I didn't end up using, but where it's like this is a one stream kind of painting. I'm not gonna work on it like way past that. There's a cat here in the brush. Ah. Yeah. Hair everywhere. Maybe I'll take some of Khan's hair and make a brush with it. Sneeze. I don't know if the mic picked it up or not. Oh, there's another compliment I could have done. I finally did a phone call that I've been putting off for over a month. It went fine. It's definitely one of those things where like I got too anxious about it. Built it up too far in my head. It was fine. Didn't even need to talk to an actual person. I expected it to be one of those things where I call in and stay on hold for like 6,000 years, and it took me less than 10 minutes. It's funny how brains work like that. And by funny, I mean really fucking. Sleepy little kitty back here, and he's got his little footstick. Decided to follow me out here today and sleep on the couch behind my head. There's something I've purposely done here, which you might notice that this is like kind of uneven, is I didn't wet the page first to get like a smoother layout of the color that I'm doing. That was a purposeful choice. I'm trying to get better about paint looking like paint, and part of that is like some patchiness, especially around like the shadows and stuff where you build up. And if you do wet on dry, it tends to stay put better. If you do wet on wet, it tends to spread out and like smooth itself a little bit. I decided to not do that for this one. Look at reference. I'm like, why doesn't that look right? Because you aren't looking in the right spot, dingus. My brother leaving. I'm guessing he's going to check the mail. That week. You're so sleepy. So sleepy, little Bubba. I think we'd never let this cat sleep, and we never let him eat by the way that he eats. Were you getting the mail?
Yeah.
Ha! It's correct in my assumption. I made a guess to chat. Ooh, cool. Thank you. Let's see what this is. It's Silly Putty. I got it as a quiet stim toy. You want one? It was cheaper to buy a pack of 3 than it was to buy a pack of 1. He woke up when you opened the door. Can you smell that? Not as interesting as what Greg's doing. Hi, Amma. And thanks, Wib. How you doing, Amma? You know what they should do? They should make kneadable erasers that come in like the Silly Putty egg like that. Be so smart, because kneaded eraser is basically like artist Silly Putty. Love you too, Amma. I hope your day's going well. Okay. Instead of working on the shadows more, I want to get base colors in for everything else. I need a side white kind of green sponge. I think I'm gonna start with an orangey for the tomatoes. Hi Bean, hi Usagi. I know Bean can't hear me right now, but I'm gonna say it anyway. That's so valid, Amma. One of the like weird things about executive dysfunction is that you will procrastinate things that you want to do. Sorry, BP. I had to restart it again. Didn't mean to jump scare you. I think I'm gonna do kind of like that and then do... Yeah! And just wait, if Shawnee comes back, Shawnee will probably do everybody's commands again. Yeah. The executives are not doing their job, which, like, if I wanted to see an executive not doing their job, I could look at literally any company. Oh, gotcha, BP. Fair enough. I might lower the brightness on this a little. Nice, you're gonna video this a little. What's that? I did turn on the light because that's easier. Eee, let's just fuck with it entirely. If the contrast is down to 0, you can see that way better. But everything else looks like a fucking nightmare. Around here? I think you can see that a little better. Other stuff looks a little weird, but I can adjust it again. That's spinach. This is tomato. a egg plant. This is kind of random. There is in Tomodachi Life, one of the pets is just a creature egg. I haven't given it to anybody yet because I only have one. But I'm wondering if it like hatches into something. I was kind of tempted to put Daenerys in my game just to see if she could make it hatch. Thought that would be kind of funny. Not that I know Daenerys much, but do know enough. I can give it to you, Amma. I'm fine with that. You don't have a pet yet. Although there is also a bearded dragon. Like one of those. So each me can only have like 10 items. So. Ooh, Hiccup is a good idea. Actually, although I really need to add more women to my island. It's very man heavy right now. Which I do tend to have more male and gender-free friends than I do female friends. Just in general. Yeah, they've added a lot of really cool pets to this one. Nice. I'm sure somebody has BP. Like I know that I have 2 cats that I made into me's on my island, so I'm sure somebody who has a pet ferret has their pet ferret on their island in me form and not in pet form, you know? That would be super cute. I keep meaning to... There's a lot of things that I want to make until... I have Tomodachi brain rot right now. You guys want to guess what level my island is at now? But I definitely want to make a crow for Linda as a pet. Diavra is closest. I believe this morning I hit 206. Currently have like over 60 wishes just sitting there. Because it gets annoying to do once you unlock everything else. Yeah, I playing it a lot. Can you guys tell I'm neurodivergent? I was really excited when they announced this. Like, I didn't expect there to be another one because I knew that if Nintendo didn't add gay options, everybody was gonna fucking explode, and I didn't expect them to actually do that, but they did. I'm impressed. I also was wanting a new WarioWare, and they did that too. Although I didn't like this one as much as the 3DS one. Yeah, exactly. Well, except for making Pokemon games that are good. Well, see, I have decided to stop buying Pokemon games after Scarlet Violet because the huge lighting issues that they never fixed in it gave me migraines. And I kind of just am tired of buying games that are not good. I can get like 70 indie games that will run better and I will enjoy more. Same amount of money that they're charging for Pokemon games now. So... Lock in. Do it. I don't know. I did work on stuff this morning, so I think I'm just kind of feeling a little bleh about working still. But done. There's always more work to be done. I'm a small business. God, I really do have a lot of stuff on my plate. I need to try and, I think on Wednesday, just like focus. And get the Ahala edit finished. They started correctly. Oh yeah, I should add you to my island, honestly. I should add more people. Because like, there are like not really caps for how advanced the Miis can get, but like after a certain point, it's kind of boring. And the majority of my Miis are above level 10, and a lot of them are over level 20 at this point. I know for a fact I'm going to add Katniss, which means I'm also going to add PETA, because I got a bow as one of my like special items yesterday, and I was like, oh, how have I not put like my hyper-focus characters in here? You are not yet, Al, because you didn't send me information on it. Because you gotta tell me like what personality you want and stuff. And you should also tell me Anne, because if you're gonna be in it, Anne should be in it too. Honestly. I still haven't found my cap card. I'm gonna be so for real, I might just buy a new. Because my other one is old enough that it probably won't be very well supported. Even if I can remember where I put it like 5 years ago. So. Yeah. I don't like guessing at people's personalities. For the most part. Just, I don't know. Makes me nervous. Unless it's a fake person. Hi, Rainbow! I think you guys heard it that time. Did you? Yay! I had to restart it 3 times at the beginning of stream, but did get it working. Excellent. Yeah, I have the image on my phone. I'll send it to you. And I can send you the little, like, fill-outable thing. Just don't. And then you turn into Spanish. You are a tiny little piece of tomato. They did change some of the personality options. Like they renamed them and stuff. I can just put it, actually, I'll just put it in the Discord so that any of the rest of you who want to be. I will keep you updated of your apps. That's so fair, Rainbow, because they've been getting longer and longer. Like, that's a big task. I totally understand. And do. Yeah, which, ooh. Yeah, this year's was long, which I'm impressed by. There. Okay, the personality list and the little like fill outable thingy bobopper are in content comments in my Discord for anybody who wants to do that. Okay. Spanch. I think mildly lazy and just do hooker's green. Often I will mix like my own green that I like, but I'm not. And again, this is supposed to be like more of a study painting than like a masterpiece, you know? Which I did do that bundt cake all in one sitting. So we're getting there. It did take a little bit longer because I was doing stuff while layers were drying.
In the arms of
Hi, Sleepy.
the angel, please give me your peace.
You have a custom entrance now. Oh, I'm sorry you have such a bad headache. Go take care of yourself. Drink some oiters and lie down in the dark. You don't need to be quiet. You're allowed to make noise in your own home. The way you were reaching into the box was what I was commenting. Brother Bean is here, everybody. Everybody say congratulations to Brother Bean because he walked graduation yesterday, so he now has 2 bachelor's degrees in really hard subjects. He's so asleep. Yeah, right? Everybody says congrats. Now he has to go back to work at his big boy job. In charge of a lot of numbers. Cat hair on my painting. Every painting now comes with free cat hair. No, he has bachelor's, not master's degrees, so. No, you don't. Like, you could if you wanted to, but I don't think that he cares. He'll probably prefer you didn't. This is a guess. Excellent. I really should add that to my order form. Just because I do have a little like custom note section that says to let me know if you have any allergies or like sensitivities to scents or something, so that I will make sure to not like be wearing perfume when I pack your order. Or there was one person who was allergic to orange, and I usually have an orange for breakfast, so I packed their order before I had breakfast so that I hadn't touched an orange that day. And I washed my hands extra before stuff. Because I know a lot of my friends have like scent sensitivities that can set off like their migraines or set off like an allergic reaction. So I try to be
Rodents of unusual size showing up in Lubbock. That just happened at the end of the first quarter. We had
it changed
on the field about 15 yards.
It's not playing the sound, it's playing the video sound that I told it not to.
I'm glad that guy had that stick with the thing on.
Okay. Thanks for streaking, Shawnee. Let me mess with Why are you like this? Mix it up. Like, girl. Why are you doing that? Hi, love. Not to. Yeah, should work correctly. Stay. Stop that sound now. Girl. Fine, whatever. I don't want to hear the announcers. Particularly. Oh yeah, look at that. Love you too. Thank you for the resub. I'm personally gonna mix it up right in the nuts. Hi, Yuki. How's it going? Good to see you again. Yeah, they are, but I'm not gonna give Mix It Up a safe word. I'm gonna be like a bad Tumblr dom. Like, if you use your safe word, that means you're a bad sub, actually. If anybody ever says that to you, run. Do not walk away, run. That's for the record. Welcome to my stream, where I say strange things repeatedly. Okay. Safe travels. Hope the traffic isn't too bad. Cat here. Yeah, honestly. What irks me about it is that it gets stuck to the end of my brush, and then the end of my brush isn't actually the end of my brush, so I end up like dragging other colors into places where I don't. Yeah. I did threaten to take some of his hair and make a brush. You heard me that time. I saw your ear. You heard me say brush. I don't like to be brushed. On to you. I'm doing well. Having kind of a funky stream day. Mix It Up has been being weird, but that's okay. Oh, yeah, that's rough. For sure. And it is nice of them to let you do that. So far, I've only found one of his shedded whiskers, and I have it in a little container. because I'm bad as a person. My God. Stop. Yeah. I'm definitely not a witch right now. Don't look in the guest room at the jar that's there. It's fine. Yeah, that's fair. Sometimes it just is like that, you know? Yeah, I'm a witch bitch. It's true. Or bitch witch. I think bitch last because, like, with colors, that's what's mostly in there. Like, if you say red orange, that means there's more orange than red. And I'm more bitch than witch. Oh, gotcha. Mm-hmm. And you kind of get to chill more, right? Because you don't have to, like, worry about somebody taking your laundry. That's always the bit that, like, really messes with me about laundromats, is you have to be really on top of it. No, you're fine. You're perfectly welcome to, you know, not verbally, but wordily progress or, like, process your thoughts here. I'm fine with that. Because that's what I use my stream for, so textually. Yeah, thanks, Al. Al is smarter than me. At least today. Both my brother and I are, like, feeling really out of it, and I think it's the weather. Yep. Ask Cap how he processes things. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. Cap, did you see Al's question? Just making sure because we were on another topic. Yep. And again, we're in a space of neurodivergent people. I definitely miss people's questions sometimes. Not as bad as like, or I don't feel as bad if I just like legitimately miss it as when I see it and think about it and then realize an hour later that I never actually responded to it. That one makes me feel like a jerk. Ooh, that sounds fun. Good luck. Thanks for popping in and saying hey. Yep. It's a thing, man. And I do know that the majority of the people who hang out in my stream understand. Because they would do that too. So it's not like a huge deal, but it does like bug me about me, you know? Uh-huh. Yeah, I can't stand the notification being there, but once the notification is gone, excuse me, it doesn't exist anymore. Yeah, got you. Mm-hmm. That was too soggy. What I was saying. Yeah, I do appreciate Ami's little check-ins. Honestly, I appreciate anybody who checks in on me because, like, I don't know, I'm not used to that, I guess say that. I'm definitely used to friends who, like, I will check in on, but won't check in on. Which, like, again, I have a lot of neurodivergent friends. We forget things exist. Not a judgment. But... Yeah. Honestly, I think finding the reference for that bundt cake painting took longer than the actual painting. Ooh, I will take a sippy, thank you. Ooh, I'll also smack my water bottle. Oh, we okay, though. Pretty easy. Sleepy. I don't know what that was. Yes, I do. That was Greg opening his silly. Thank you, Henry. Welcome in. I'm also pantastic because I'm pan. So, double pantastic. The part I'm most looking forward to doing on this painting is the egg yolk. As they're just so fun to do. I don't know why. I just like doing a circle. Like, relatively simple, but once you do it, it looks so good. Okay. This is a bit. I also think, I agree with your statement. I also think I'm getting a lot better at it because I've been working at it so hard. And this month is going to have a lot of shiny metal. So, if you didn't see me show the other painting that I'm working on, this one isn't done yet, as you might be able to tell since there's like no background or anything. I also haven't pushed the darks as far as I'm going to on this one. But I'm doing a lot of metal shine because the color in focus this month is black. And I was like, ooh, we gonna do it. I've been having fun doing that on other stuff. So, like, you know what? We're just gonna lean into what I've been vibing with. Especially since it works so well right now. Delicious. Yeah. It's a lot of coffee this month. But I did this one for last month's color, and the top of the mason jar, I was like, oh, this was so fun. I enjoyed this because the top took like, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes total, including drying time in between the layers. So like, I was like, yes, that's all. Yeah, this is the print for my Patreon print club for this month. So if you are part of my Patreon in one of the tiers that gets the print, which would be $15 and up, you will get a print of this in the mail to any address where you can have mail delivered. Thank you. But yeah, I saw a couple photos of mason jars where you could like really see the not engraving, but like the glass letters that they put on them. And I was like, that looks like fun. And so I did it. So yeah, that one's going to be a print. Did I bring... I don't think I brought the print out. Did I bring the sticker out for this month? I did. This is going to be the sticker for this month's print club. So, sorry, $5 and up except the $15 tier. $15 tier is just for the print. But if you want one of these, you can join me. Yes, it's very sparkly. It's a little galaxy boba, so the pearls are stars instead of like tapioca pearl. And then the lid is a little sadder. Thank you.
You're doing amazing, sweetheart.
Thank you. That was the one that played twice in a row last stream. I'm apparently just going to focus on this fork. I definitely push a lot of contrast in my paintings, which means many layers of big. So. But that also, I think, is part of what is really important to get that shine, is really pushing your darks. It makes it look like a more drastic shine. You have really deep deeps, really light lights. Which I kind of learned with the frog painting that I did with the cocktail glass. That in order to make something look transparent, you have to make it a lot darker than you think it is. Hi, Bewitch! Did I not set it to auto shout you out? Did I miss you? You need to not be scared to get dark. Oh, perfect. Oh, yeah, it's literally right there. I can read. I thought maybe Mix It Up was broken again, as we spent a while getting it to work today. Hi, Bewitch, how are you doing? And I do know that I'm going to pick some sort of Halloween sound for Bewitch's entrance. I just haven't picked what. There are too many options. Oh, speaking of that, actually, do you guys, you know how I said that I was working on a trigger and I wasn't sure how it was going to go? It went great. It doesn't trigger me anymore. Oh, maybe Spooky Scary Skeletons. I do like that one. Or maybe Monster Mash. I feel like Bewitch would appreciate Monster Mash. But yeah, so I used to be triggered really, really bad. Yeah, pretty much. I told that to my therapist and she thought it was really funny. But I used to be like really horribly triggered by Nightmare Before Christmas, which is why Halloween made me that. And I'm not anymore. I've been triggered by that for about 30 years. Which, if you want to do math on my age, you can tell how young I was when something bad happened. But yeah, it doesn't mess with me anymore. Great. Ooh, Halloween Town is a good one too. I haven't watched that in forever. Somewhere did suggest it to me and I don't remember where it was. Yeah. Like, no offense to anybody who really likes it. But, it definitely is something where you can tell that it was the forerunner to other stuff that I think is better. Yeah, and I don't know. It's one that was always really annoying because not only is it like literally everywhere on Halloween, but it also comes back around for Christmas. And so it was really annoying to avoid and was like near impossible to avoid, honestly. I'm very glad that I get to check that one off the list. I mean, really, that was really my only big one, but yeah. Thank you. But yeah, now I don't have to like message people and be like, hey, if you're doing like a Halloween mix on your stream. Which I will say Rainbow was always very pro about. Yeah, exactly. What Cap said was like a lot of it like kind of rests on nostalgia that I don't have, right? Because I had one experience with that movie and it wasn't good. So, but I can definitely see how Henry Selick was working things out to make other things that I like better. So like Coraline I really like. Yeah. Yeah, I feel that, Bewitch. I'm lucky because Khan is very not food motivated, so he behaves really well. Too skinny. It's not exactly straight, but that's okay because I'm not exactly straight. Also perfectly valid. Yeah, I will, Rainbow. And thank you so much you were like the most understanding person I've ever talked to that about for stream stuff. So I really appreciate that. Some cats also just yowl because they like it. Kind of like the same way we verbally stim. Yes, Rainbow is great and a very good streamer and a very good artist, a very good friend and a very good person. And so if you don't hang out with Rainbow, you're wrong and you should fix it. I made this curved. I don't think it's that bad. Like, it's fine. That's so fair. Linda's really easy to, like, embarrass, I guess, overwhelm with compliments, so it's really fun to do and you should try it sometime. Yeah, that's super fair, Bewitch. I feel like Hocus Pocus, especially in like the last 5 years, has become really intense. Like the resurgence, I guess, has been loud. I also think I need to push this up. Makes it look turned. Oh god, yes, Al. Get her. There's a command in Rainbow Stream that I added because I won it during one of her tipathons that is just exclamation point compliment. And it's me saying, did I just hear you not accept a compliment? Everybody, compliment Linda. Yeah. Yeah, it is very cute. Rainbow is just generally very cute.
Hey, how you doing, little mama? Let me whisper in your ear.
Hello. Oh, interesting, Bewitch. Gotcha. Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I get you. I'm definitely not like as Halloween core, I don't know, as you are. But I do get how frustrating it is to have something like hit more mainstream and have people being annoying about it. Just like not having things be quality about it, I guess is more what I do feel as like Halloween in general has gotten to be more of a popular thing. It has made it so that there's like less quality stuff and there's just more shit around. Mm-hmm. For sure. I would actually like to make some Halloween stuff. Here, I also want to do some Christmas stuff, which means I gotta get working on it. Mm-hmm. I do think that part of it, and I think that we all know where this is going, is just capitalism's fault. Because if it can turn any sort of interest into something that you'll spend money on, then capitalism wins, right? So if there's anything we're interested in, if you can turn it into something to buy, then the market's
Capitalism
going to do
sucks.
that. Mm-hmm. Yep, capitalism does sucks. But like even for things like aside from just general interest, but things like self-cares, where it's gone from actually taking care of yourself into buying bath bombs and buying face masks and buying a pedicure and buying a treat. You know what I mean? Like it just warps everything. Oh, I forget what his name is, but the one that always cries because he thinks he's so ugly. I love him. What's his name? I almost forget it. It's like Quag something. Fresno Nightcrawler is also good. Squonk! Yes, that's him. I love him. And he's not ugly. Whoever made him feel like he was ugly should get punched in the... It's so weird to have like a perfectly rendered fork when nothing else is done. Yeah, that's super fair, Bloom. Street cleaners? Street cleaners. That means that's basically summer, guys. That's fair, Bewitch. I feel like if there is a longer tradition of a creature, then it moves from cryptid to mythical. You know? Because like most of the things that we refer to as cryptid, like the most recent or like the oldest sighting was in like 1880s or something. And most of them are in the 1900s. So I feel like after a while you graduate to mythology. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Ugh. I think also, what's that one British guy, Mr. Blobby or something? I think he's a cryptid. Honestly. Oh yeah, that's my PNG tuber. My friend Doodle made this one. I also have one that's my human form that my boyfriend Cap in chat made here. Saying my bitrate is unstable, but I think it's full of lies. Because OBS isn't saying it, Twitch is saying it, which is different. So I also have this one, which my boyfriend made for me. And that's what I look like in person. And then I also have this little one that my friend Tomato made for me. And here's one my friend Sleepy made for me. And here's another one my boyfriend made for me, which goes on a couch that I don't have on this scene. Yeah. And then I also could just do my Discord avatar, which is, again, my possum, which is drawn by Elliot Draws on Ko-fi. Yeah, I have quite a few options now, which I'm going to be getting more options soon. Yeah, you did make it before we started dating. I basically, like, aside from the fact that my boyfriend, and before he was my boyfriend, draws very well, so I knew he was a good choice. But it was definitely partially an excuse to send him photos of my face. Because I'm cute. So, and it worked. We just had our 2-year anniversary. I don't want to do that, Al. I don't want to have to see him more often than I need to. Thank you. Yeah. I had to tell him that I was into him for like a solid 5 months. I was saying that the other day. Yeah, I'm autistic. I'm very thorough. I give very intense, like, information. So am I. You don't have an excuse. So far we have a perfectly rendered fork. I might end up darkening some of those darks a little bit. We are different flavors, that's fair. I might work on the tomatoes and stuff next, because those are a little bit more detailed. I don't think the cast iron is going to take as long. The little peats are sticking out. Touch them. Need to touch your little pea. This is why I have a scratch on my hand. This is from this morning. Because I won't leave this cat alone. He's so soft and fuzzy. He's got cute little peats. To be fair, this one is from brushing him. So, you know, your ears are always itchy. No, you want more pets? Okay. The forbidden beans. I actually, like, he did not, his feet smelled bad this morning. It smelled like litter. So I definitely wiped his feet with a wet paper towel this morning. He was not a fan of that, let me tell you. Needed to be done, you were stinky. Stinky. Oh yeah, I did save that. Ooh, I will have a little treat, thank you. So I can post it in Discord later too. More pets? Okay. He'll reach out if you stop petting him and he wants more pets. Which I think for most of the time he would be happy just being pet constantly. He's a very affectionate kitty. Which is funny because he doesn't really like cuddling. He does like getting pets. Let's see what's in my... Ooh, let's have Airhead. Hey, Troy, you want to go back in, please? Why are you being weird? Thank you. Oh yeah, absolutely. Please take a break, Shani. Also, oh, can I do that right now? I think I can. Actually, I should do that. So I remember. Me trying to remember everything doesn't work. So I write it down. And I've gotten pretty good about writing it down someplace where I'll see it again, so I'll remember. Versus just writing it down on whatever and then not seeing it ever again. I mentioned cleaning his feet, so now he's cleaning his feet. Why didn't you do that this morning? Then I wouldn't have had to assault you. Hi, Coconut! Staring at me with his foot up. Yeah, he's eating his 5-bean chili. Okay. I'm gonna do tomatoes. The brush, or are you a cat hair? Who can tell? Welcome home, Tens. Glad you made it safe. I did have a thought last night. Night before? I don't remember. I don't know what time is. I do think I've come to some kind of decision about what my next long-term project will be once we go through all the color and focus cards that I have. Which I think you get some help in figuring out how to set that up so that it's not a pain in the butt for me, but get there. I've been cooking. Because I do enjoy... Hi, Herpel! I do enjoy having my patrons vote on something because it, like, kind of takes away the overthinking and overplanning that I do. Did neither of those play? What is going on? To be fair, we generally don't bully Herpel as much here as he gets bullied other places. As I try to keep my stream a little nicer. I don't think those alerts played, so let me open up Twitch for a second and play for you. Sometimes things just decide they don't want to work. Here's your flop. Here's your peanut butter.
Does it feel good?
Huh?
There you go. Yup. Oh my god, Rainbow, speaking of, I don't remember if I told you this already or not, but the first food I tried to give James in my Tomodachi life was a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and he didn't like it. Yeah, I think that's a good plan, Coke. I know, I was shocked and appalled. I was like, this is clearly not actually James. I forget what his favorite foods are right now. But they are pretty varied in a way that I don't think he is. Ah, good. I'm sure being with you has helped with that a fair amount. That's fabulous, Bewitched. Love it. Bye, Yuki. Thanks for popping in. It was good to see you. Hope you have a good time of day, whatever it is for you. Yeah. Which I get, to be fair. I have like 7 things that I would make for myself that I will eat on repeat. So, yeah, they live together with us. So our household is you, me, Nerdling, my brother, Con, and Gideon. Ooh, exciting! And my brother is like a way more adventurous eater than I am, like, always. So he tends to make like new things, and I'm like, I want to eat the same. But because he cooks more than I do, it means that I do actually try a fair amount of foods. I love that, Bewitch. That's great. Perfect. Fox does deserve a UFO. There's also, this is a mild spoiler, so I won't tell you how I can get it, but there is actually an alien pet that you can get. Beautiful bitch. Excellent. Excellent. What are you doing for stream tonight, Rainbow? I looked to see when you were streaming, but I did not look at what you were going to be streaming. Excellent. I thought that might be the case. Ooh, Scandal. Yeah, Cap suggested that I add Shirley to my island, and I was like, I want to see how Rainbow does hers. And I will copy that. Yeah, there's a lot of really good ones. Actually, today I got one of the items that I was really hoping was in the game, but I hadn't checked. There is a turtle shell that you can get. That they wear like a backpack. Shawnee now has his turtle shell. Their turtle shell. It's fabulous, and I'm so happy. So they're all dressed up like a little turtle. Because I made Shawnee, instead of making Shawnee like physically like Shawnee, because if you ask Shawnee what you should for them, they are just like, just go based off of vibes. So I made Shawnee basically. So their skin is green, and I keep dressing them in green clothes. There isn't a green turtleneck though, which like made me mad. But there is a turtle shell, so they have a little turtle shell now. I know I said that I wasn't going to spend very long on this painting. I think I am going to end up spending kind of long on this painting, which is fine. It's not a big deal. I am still trying to make it like actually like painting. And a chill. I don't think so. They were all like muted colors, so it was like white and brown and black and gray and stuff. And I was like, well, fuck you too. Yeah. I'm just sleepy. Yeah. Baby with itchy ears. That's him. Excellent. I'm glad you got some good dinner. I have not taken a single photo of this painting. That's not true. I took one pretty early on, but I should take one. you're right. My entire mission in life is to pet you. That's the only reason I was born. Not even trying to do anything right now. Just need to pet you. Have good dinner, Rainbow. Ooh, nice. We love meat and starch and sauce. Classic. Yeah. He was just leaning on my hand so hard to get his ear rubbed that his front paws were not touching the floor. He just loves ear rubs. I don't want to work on the tomatoes. I'm not feeling it. I'll lie down and play a puzzle game. Not yet. We need to get some work done. To be fair, I also never really experienced that. I can't ride a bike. I never learned how. And if I tell you guys why, you're all gonna get mad, so not at me. Yeah, we have kids across the street who have like little dirt bikes too. Like one of them has like a motorized little bike that they let everybody ride around the block, which is really loud, so I don't like it. I will say that kids these days don't need to like have really vague instructions about when to be home. Like there is no when the street lights turn on anymore, you know? Oh, I'm sorry, Bean. Yeah, I had a like bike with training wheels that were supposed to have the training wheels taken off at some point, but I wasn't ready for them to be taken off. But my dad thought I should be ready, so he just took them off, and I never rode my bike again. It's where everybody goes, God, your dad sucks. I'm like, which, knowing that I'm neurodivergent as an adult, I have difficulty with transitions, so I need to like psych myself up, even if it's something as simple as getting up from a meal, to like going to the bathroom or something. I need time to like adjust my mind to what's going to happen next. So that was a really quick way for me to just never touch it again. And that's what happened. So there you go. I never properly learned how to ride a bike. Yeah, that's fair, Al. Whoa. Thank you, Bwib. That's funny. No, I don't need a shirt that says that. Thank you so much, Bwib. You're so sweet. That also means that we've made it so that I get a payout this month. So thank you. Yeah, you got some good ones in there too. Recommend some people's in there. Yeah, definitely. I think the real joke there, Al, is that we're both artists, so it doesn't matter which one of us is on top. An artist is getting ridden either way. And now we have a rendered fork and a single rendered tomato. Great work for 2 hours. If I really wanted to like get this done today, I would have done a micless stream. So it's fine. I got time. Yep, sure he is. Although I am kind of feeling myself flagging a little bit. Okay. I do at least get like these tomatoes that I've started done. Thank you for the hype train and thank you, Wib. Much appreciated. Yep, for sure. And I did already like bust out a painting and a half this month, and like it's still very early in the month, so I'm at a better spot than I have been the past few months, which was what was important. So I've been having difficulty with my executive function for sure. And so I've been kind of rushing at the end of the month. It is. May the 4th be with you. Oh, nice, Bean. Yeah, I know. I'm saying that I'm doing better. That's what I was saying. I was saying that in the previous months, I've been having difficulty with my executive function, which means that I'm getting things done at the end of the month instead of the beginning of, which has been stressing me out. So I'm trying to do better this month, which I am doing. Trying to sass me. This is not a month's work. You weren't here for the beginning of stream when I said I'm trying, like my goal this month specifically is to get an extra buffer month for my Patreon benefits so that I'm not doing the benefits the same month that I need to have them printed to do my newsletter. So this month we're going to be pushing hard to get a bunch done so that I have a little bit more breathing space. Thank you, Bean. We did just, I don't know if you were here when I said it, Bean, but we did just have our 2-year anniversary. So. So I'm pushing a little bit this month so that I have more breathing room in the future. That's the goal, which we're on good track for. I also don't know why I've been doing a Southern accent so much lately, but I really have. I don't know, it just tastes good. Thank you. I didn't quite get it done in time, which is fine because I didn't tell anybody the deadline. It was just one I made up in my head. But soon, the sticker that I made for our anniversary last year will be available in my shop. I have a few set to add to my shop, and that's one of them. I have one probably in my drawer full of stickers that I have to show you guys, but I have so many stickers now that I can never find anything. Which ones am I adding? I'm gonna be adding this one. I have too many things. No, I have that one in here. It might be somewhere. There's also just like so many stickers that I don't know how to see them. Not that. And those. There it is. I'm sure it would be in here, but this one, ooh, those colors are, the colors on the painting are more accurate than for the stickers, but those two are going to be getting added. And this one I'm going to add. And the one that I did in January, which these ones are a little bit bent. This one. I'm gonna make a little pack that's like an encouragement kind of pack, like reminder pack. So like this one and this one. Then my chicken, the roast chicken sticker. And there's another one that's gonna do and I don't remember off the top of my head. Thanks, Herpel. Yeah, that's wild, Bean. Isn't it crazy how fast time goes? Time is so weird. I think I need to... Let's turn this. Feel like it's still flat. Mm-hmm. Which I'm so glad you were able to do that.
In the land of plenty, we don't know what the word no means. Give it to me, give me all the things I want. Make it new and shiny and make them watch me, make them watch me. Turn the power on and wait for light. All the pleasures that you paid for, all the skip turns that you saved for, all the nights you fell asleep without your gun. A coronation, a beheading, from the funeral to the wedding. Do you think they care where the crown goes? Show the crowd you're happy, like a movie, like a movie. What's your story? What's the refund policy? We want violence, we want blood, we want superhero love. We want all the answers that you promised us. We want laughter, we want pain. screams and phantom power, drowning out all the other sounds. Skipping though the song is dead, clipped white noise circling in my head, round and round on a velvet wheel, dim and imminent. Little babies and big machines all shimmer to the left, shimmer to the right. I'm gonna tell you what I really mean. Yes, say it in spite, say it in spite. At the end of the line, left, right. At the end of the line, oh honey, don't think twice, don't think twice. It's all white, it's all white. Noise, noise, noise. It's all white, it's all white. Noise, noise, noise. I don't wanna hold that gun, hug the pull trigger till my life is stuck. You know you'll never be enough for us. Rip it up and run. Cloud me out, but I'm still here. Felt my voice after all these years, where the facts and fictions grow, buys and tremolo. Little babies and big machines all shimmer to the left, shimmer to the right. I'm gonna tell you what I really mean. Yes, say it in spite, say it in spite. At the end of the line, left, right. At the end of the line, oh honey, don't think twice, don't think twice. It's all white, it's all white. Noise, noise, noise. It's all white, it's all white. Noise, noise, noise. It's all white, it's all white. Noise, noise, noise. It's all white, it's all white. Noise, noise, noise.
Still don't like that. It's fine. Like every single piece of painting. Especially since this is going to be a bonus sticker. Little extra. Thanks, Mama. Yay! Car washed. Good work. Okay. I think that maybe these dry. Yeah, I'm gonna do some base colors like I did here on these leaves. I think I'm gonna raid out because I don't want to do this anymore. Hi, Doodle. Thank you for the resub. Good to see you. It's Doodle, our friend Doodle. And you didn't have to be the one to wake him up this time. Hope you had a good sleep. Oh, did he? Okay. Never mind. I think more like a those Ferratu. Yeah, exactly. A those Ferratu. Yep. I say those instead of nos because it's funny, and also because Doodle is generally speaking, vampires tend to do a slow rise that engages the core. Mummies tend to do like a faster one. At least in the classic movies. You know what, Amma? That's totally fair. I think Alma has more experience with this, so.
You know, sometimes we're not prepared for adversity. Get this pedal shake.
I gave my all to that fountain. When all the wanting
Ooh, that's so fair.
you want but really haven't got. You told me I could stay until the morning.
Oof. I feel like that's even worse than being negative or positive. I feel like being neutral is like even more of an insult.
I don't believe I
Getting wrecked.
Could you paraphrase and understate and throw away until it's what I thought? No one can know.
Oh, I don't remember if I told you or not, B, but I gave you your me. I gave bat wings. So you're wearing that and your little fishnet tank that I made for you. And I'm about to today give you your little booty shorts. Right, Amma? We'd never get any work done. We'd all be laughing too hard. Batty shorts, good. You can't win every time. If we won every time, then we wouldn't really appreciate the win.
Particles or participles parted by the syntax of the snow. No one can know. No one will ever know. We ran in circles till we cried and burned our bridges side by side so many times. 4 years, 2 eyes. Your body wears a winter coat with pride to keep your head afloat. We're buried with our words now in the snow. In the snow.
I feel like Spotify has just decided to play every single ACS song in a row.
Reach for the red door.
It's not a complaint.
All inside. Back to the outpost once or twice. Then you say you're happy just
I feel like even if Cap didn't have a kid, like he's just so dad coded, it would have come out of him. Anyway. Would have magically sprung a kid up out of nowhere because he's so dad coded. Girl. Unnecessary. That was so loud. I'm sorry. Yeah, welcome to my neighborhood. That wasn't even the loudest car that's in the neighborhood. That was actually one of the quiet, loud ones.
Say it's an ending, say it begins. Nobody answers, no one wins. Then you say you're happy just to see a lie. Wide open.
Yeah, like I said, he's just so dad-coded. Like, the universe would have found him a child. Yeah. There are a lot of loud cars in this neighborhood. Yeah, 100%. You know what, that's a great way to look at it. I don't know that they're unsung. Because the people attached to them do be making a lot of noises. Yeah, exactly. I wish they'd sing less, actually. Yep. There we go. That's it. +6. That was it. You just need to warm up first. Dude, that's so fair, Doodle. Watch out, Amma. Interesting now. That doesn't surprise me. Watch out, they might be into that. I mean, they might be now. You don't know how much that tea is hitting. That makes sense, honestly, to me. Like, it's the same as how, like, when women have the highest testosterone during their cycles, they are also hornier, you know? Like, it's just the horny juice. Well, horny juice and cranky juice, I guess. Two sides of the same coin. Good. Yeah, my PMDD is really bad too. I'm on 2 antidepressants about it. And I had my uterus removed. It's almost been a year since I had my hysterectomy, you guys. In 10 days, it will be a year. Wild. I haven't had to bleed for a whole year. I've been in like so much less pain overall, which is weird because it means that my usual pain feels worse, but that's just because I don't have anything else worse than it now. Which is so fucking stupid. Can I just have a body that works, please? I feel like that's not a crazy request. Oh no, I'm so sorry, Bean. You should. Honestly, Doodle, for real. And you know what? That's fair, Freezered. But like, other people have bodies that work. And brains that work. It's kind of rude that I got bunk on both, actually. Mm-hmm. And I also had a bunch of stuff happen to me that makes pain and illness worse, which is kind of fucked up. They could have just not done that. Yeah, honestly, Freezered, I feel that. Ooh, that's fair. That's fair, Bean. But also, you deserve to not suffer once a month. That's worth the gas price. Just throwing that out there. It's still your decision, but you are also worth not suffering. Doodle's immediately like, get me a dong. Hook me up to that thing. I mean, to be fair, that does already happen. There is already capitalist hellscape in prosthetics. That is a real thing that is happening and has happened. You know darn well that if there is a cybernetic penis, it's going to be made for men with ED. Like, you know. Yeah, honestly, Bewitch. Good call. Roboner. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, 100% Al. But it also is one of those things. Ha, good Fraser. But it also is one of those things where, like, it's something that could help a lot of people, but it's not going to happen until a cis man complains about it. And specifically a rich one. Even though there are people who already would benefit from that. We need to make this happen specifically for Doodle. Otherwise, Doodle's gonna lose it. I mean, I feel like Doodle would be fine with just keeping their head shaved. True, Bewitch. True. Rapidly growing. Very clever. I mean, Bewitch, yours does actually exist at the moment. There's extenders that you can also mess with an app. I learned many things. Just being a weirdo. Oh. Also true, Al. I can't believe you aren't up to date on the dildo lore. Come on, Bewitched. Hi, Shawnee. Yeah, a little bit.
It's so quiet, oh my god. You know I don't like that. Shut your mouth. You're on the big screen. I know what you're trying to sell me. The good kind of parasite, a bad bloodsucker. The good kind of parasite, a bad bloodsucker. I get that itch and I'm not ashamed. I wanna, I'll make you feel like fill me up with you, nothing
I can never be accused of not having interesting friends.
one of you.
Well, yeah, you have Doodle. Obviously, Amma.
It's so quiet, oh my god. Thanks for inviting me in. You won't feel anything, red rich blood. Let's drink up. I want your thin skin. I know what you're trying to tell me.
Yeah, that sounds like you, Amma.
Nothing new, thousands of me and only one of you. My whole life, who am I? They wanna tell me what isn't mine. Dance on their bodies in the golden age. They got the poison, but I brought the pain.
I mean, my guess would be it's about the same percentage as the rest of the population. Okay. I'm gonna read out. I'm tired. And we make good progress on this. So I can probably finish that this week, in addition to the other coffee thing. Let me go over to the ending screen because I do think that there's a certain friend of mine live that Yeah, exactly. As for that, Al, I think you're more likely to get people who are into other kinks in general and maybe harder kinks, but I wouldn't think that size is. That would be my suspicion. Let me see. Still. Yes, friend still live. Oh, and they're playing something that we're a fan of, Voices of the Void. So we're gonna go raid Bean's boyfriend. Thank you, Al. And yeah, I will see y'all on Friday. We might be playing games or we might be doing co-work. I'm not sure. I did change my schedule to say we'll do something for the times. I love how you say despite as if it wasn't fun, Doodle. I kept painting farther than I said I was going to because the combo was fun. Shawnee has put raid commands in chat. The first one has emoji you can use anywhere on Twitch, no matter your subscription status. The second one has an emote you can use if you're subscribed to my channel. So please copy and paste the one that is relevant to you if you will be joining us on our journey today. Type? Probably not. Already, yeah, purple. I do usually aim for like a 3-hour stream, especially if I'm doing art, because it's a little bit more mentally taxing than just like hanging out and playing a video game or something. But we're gonna go raid my friend who's playing Voices of the Void and happens to also be Big Bean's supreme friend of 3 years. So, take care of yourselves. Be kind to yourselves. Remember that you're loved because I love you. If you can't take care of or be kind to yourself for yourself, please do so for me because I think you're awesome and deserve nice things, including from yourself, even on the days when it's really hard. So let's work on being kinder to ourselves and each other, and then we can meet up back here to talk about robo-dicks. Because, like, what else do we need to talk about? Right? All right, I love you all. Take care. And I will see you on Friday for Mumble something or other. Yeah. I'm glad, Bean. Thanks for hanging out. It's always nice to see you. And yeah, I'll see you all next time. Okay, bye.